Another tactic.
What is, I was reading Utopian and Scientific last night. What is this critique of the agnostics? Well, I'm not really understanding.
We labored and debated while you waited for sabbatical. Bound to rock your body as we turn the party radical. I can see the game like the blind feel the pain. Both sides colliding with the concrete and rain. The Pacific Northwest take the spotlight now. My people pump your fists like your Manny Pacquiao. Man child with the wild style, right to be hostile. Folks feeling like a Rottweiler in a dog pound forward. In this generation, triumphantly, even wax sound boy speakers couldn't muffle me. It's up to me and Sabzi to bring back the quality beats to rock the audience. Between the politics, I seek the knowledge that your colleges lack. Why we always used to come late to sit in the back and crack jokes. Instead of taking notes, wrote this line after school, hit play, press rewind. Two scholars in the place to be. We got one DJ and one MC, and that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Come on, put your hands up. That's it. Blue scholars in the place to be. We got one DJ and one MC, and that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. On the eve of the solstice, I wrote this focused on a singular purpose, to get rid of the curses that afflict us. We live what you only see in pictures. The biggest hypocrites usually quote the most scriptures. But my approach is a diligent task, and rocking shows pro bono is a thing of the past. Dr. King said freedom at last, and some interpreted that to mean we come to the end of the path. But instead the long march hasn't even begun, y'all. Political power manifests once a gun's drawn. Right like shit'll pop off with one song. Watch what I feed to my seed and keep my son strong. And on the anonymous work and an honest compensation's all they ask in return. It's the passion that burns within. Let's begin. My philosophy to win is calling me to spit this shit. Blue scholars in the place to be. We got one DJ and one MC, and that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Blue scholars in the place to be. We got one DJ and one MC, and that's it. 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 Clap your hands, everybody. Studying the art of labor to create flavor to relate to listeners, alleviate the danger associated with strangers. Isn't it strange how we estrange ourselves from our neighbor? Enables us through music to connect, releasing fluids in our neck with the rhythmic forward movement of our heads and back again. Indeed, as we succeed, the pioneers, may we give back all that we've been taking through the years. I bleed for what I believe to be the truth, nurturing the seed planted in the fertile youth. The poetry hanging from the branches, either fruit. Pluck the most succulent and suck upon the juice. So what's up with you? Frequently they ask. Been hibernating right until the last page. Ciphering the past days by, bypassing the lies and the bullshit. Get up off the mic and save it for the pulpit. The blue school class is in session. Ask us a question, cause class is in session. The blue school class is in session. Ask us a question, cause class is in session. In the blue school class is in session. Ask us a question, class is in session. In the blue school class is in session. Ask us a question, class is in session. I'm an exile, motherland stepchild, metropolis dwelling, middle America's prisoner of war. Combat the paper till the blankness is gone. Listen now, talk about the beat after the song. Astronomical astronomical, cause that is just a modest measurement of my ability to represent my family correct, because I be about it. Ain't no other way to say it. Discovered my potential when I stayed late to tape it in the basement with an ancient karaoke stereo in lieu of a studio. We made do with everything laying around, and if I'm not mistaken, isn't that improvisation what hip-hop is all about? And if you're popping at the lip, then I will sock you in the mouth, sonically to render you the opposite of loud. Apology accepted in advance. I think it's kinda cool at one point that you thought you had a chance. In the blue school, class is in session. Ask us a question, cause class is in session. In the blue school, class is in session. Ask us a question, cause class is in session. In the blue school, class is in session. Ask us a question, cause class is in session. In the blue school, class is in session. Ask us a question, class is in session. A veteran's fate written on pages of mixtapes. I'm all about a government that citizens dictate. Sick of fucking dealing with the president's mistakes. To sit back and rant is just misplaced anger, so I cradle pens from now until the fable ends. Taking friends for granted, but now I gotta make amends. Calling out the big talk, small walking cowards. High above the ground, yo, we're shaking down your towers and demanding our money back, plus reimbursement for parking and shit. I put my heart in this shit, and now my arteries connect to the amplifier wire. Music make the flames in my inner fire higher. I reinvent the language in the image of a dancer, contorting where the floor becomes an answer. Blue school graduate, dog. After this last verse, when the revolution come, we gonna shoot your ass first. In the blue school, class is in session. Ask us a question, cause class is in session. In the blue school, class is in session. Ask us a question, class is in session. Blue school, class is in session. Ask us a question, class is in session. In the blue school, class is in session. Ask us a question, class is in session. Class is in session. Ask us a question, give us suggestions. Yo, strap for protection. Whatever you do, whatever you say, step up front. Be good at what you do. At least be good at something. Writing, reading, producing, DJing, cooking, cleaning, doing laundry. Something. Learn an art, a trade, be somebody. In the blue school, class is in session. Ask us a question, class is in session. In the blue school, class is in session. Ask us a question, cause class is in session. In the blue school, class is in session. Ask us a question, cause class is in session. In the blue school, class is in session. So ask us a question, cause class is in session, y'all. The blue is for the color of the collar of my mother and my father, plus the scholars that we be. The blue is for the nighttime moon, swinging tune of every bluesman, singing what it's like to not be free. I want to be the conduit, moving the music among the masses. Hit the spot, rock upon sight like Medusa as the truth surpassed the wicked. Used to sneaking shows without a ticket till I slowly got familiar with the local promoters, hoping to blow. Focused on the open mic, not claiming to be the dopest. I just want to be noticed to find producers in the circuit to work with. For certain it was hurting at first, fucking with studio versions to purge the whack. I downloaded the upgraded version, now performing on percussions constructed up by the Persian beat maker extraordinaire. You talk about the journey, but we're taking it there, paying the fare. Say it again, say the blue is for the color of the collar of my mother and my father, plus the scholars that we be. The blue is for the nighttime mood, swinging tune of every bluesman, singing what it's like to not be free. The blue is for the water and sky, the middle of the fire I burn to find the light in the darkness. The blue is for the color of the blues we use to be reminded that the body isn't made to be timeless. The blue is for the ocean we cross to foreign lands, where we work with our hands, and home is where we stand, where the poetry swims in the lunacy of moonshine light reflected right upon the surface's skin. Verses burst out the pen like it hurt not to be written. You immature amateur biters are copy kittens. In the coffee shop kids are spitting individualistic, petty bougie pseudo revolutionary bullshit or miss this. Resistance is more than just a fist and a wristband and incense that will make you free. Fuck a bachelor's degree, I'd much rather defeat the evil thieves in my scenery, seemingly detached. Indeed, as we proceed to see the heathen meet is matched, and everything not giving up, we take it back. I bleed upon the track, my verse written in red. The blue is for the balance, yes, and everything I said. The blue is for the color of the collar of my mother and my father, plus the scholars that we teach. The blue is for the nighttime moon, swinging tune of every bluesman, singing what it's like to not be free. The blue is for the water and sky. In the middle of the fire, I burn to find the light in the darkness. The blue is for the color of the blues we use to be reminded that the body isn't made to be timeless. It isn't made to be timeless. This body, these hands, we work with. Our surfaces skim, digging deeper. The blue is for the collar. The blue is for the water. The blue is it's everything. The blue is black. The blue is white. The blue is brown.
My people's in place, let's shout it off. Yes, on stage. Grab the mic.
It's been long years gone since we rocked the linoleum, blasting the broken boombox open, posing in the most awkward b-boy stance you can imagine. Grab the mic, traded my backspin for rapping. Back when listeners dance, dancers were listeners. Answers to caller response, chants ridiculous. Pants demanded sagging, never bigger than our britches, but the bridges burned, bitches were scratched. Our sins were repented for. Much later, ayo, DJ blessed the crowd with the sign of the crossfader. In time, we'd find ways to refine the mind at the same time. The heart articulating mind. I think it's amazing. Kids are waiting outside habitually to sip the solidarity of this ritual. See each individual reach out, speak to teach the invisible how to be invincible with motion, movement, architects, blueprint, showing, proving, teachers, students, reaching for truth in a self-revolution. The roof is on fire. What's your solution? Motion, movement, architects, blueprint, showing, proving, teachers, students, reaching for truth in a self-revolution. The roof is on fire. What's your solution? This be the sum of love plus one, mold breaking, soul searching. My carriage is my feet on point and hella deep like sea urchins. Indeed, be certain. Proceed to test the reflex, knee jerking. Hit it behind the curtain on the stage, burning inside with rage. Rewrote the script with my voice inside of the page. I've decided the ways previously paid for me to walk will never see me. Know my footprints I stalk in the nighttime of I and I. Hands to the sky like the clock at midnight. Convinced of my demise. Concluded that the crowd throws their hands in the air because the sky is falling. No one else seems to care. I want a piece of the pie, not a generous share. Can I possibly prove my intentions are bare? I'm just a word and a rhyme, and a kick and a snare, swimming in ink wells to find if my spirit is there. But you can find me inside of a pen waiting to burst, drowning in a reservoir, quenching my thirst. My first love, second home was my headphones. First time I wrote what I felt because I said so. So unless there's any protest, allow me to begin. The well is never deep enough to wash away the sin, so I drop it on the one. My tongue be the drum, beating meaning to the beat, to the beat. What we become with motion, movement, architects, blueprint, showing, proving, teachers, students, reaching.